They came to observe, not to interfere, not to harm, just observe. That was the mission. The Zeltran Confederation had cataloged 8,442 intelligent species across the stars. Most were advanced, peaceful, rational, predictable. And then came the humans. The first time a scout drone entered Earth's atmosphere, it was struck down by a homemade missile crafted out of scrap metal and gasoline. No tech, no shielding, just pure, reckless creativity and dumb luck. The Confederation wrote it off as primitive aggression, but they kept watching. They watched humanity hunt for sport, not survival. They watched humans climb Everest just because it was hard. They watched them risk death for each other, for strangers, even for animals. And, worse, they laughed doing it. So the Confederation sent down an elite scientific team to observe humanity in the wild, up close. Disguised. Cloaked. Unseen. They chose the Amazon rainforest. High biodiversity. Dangerous fauna. And a perfect test subject, Specialist Xar'gul, a hardened xenobiologist and apex predator analyst. He would regret that title. Day 3 of observation. Subject Daniel Reyes. Daniel Reyes was a human biologist, rugged, unshaven, traveling alone with only a machete, a half-broken GPS, and a playlist titled Fight God, Win. The team assumed he was suicidal. That was before the beast came. The Jaguarox, a genetically altered feline apex predator, escaped from a crashed smuggling ship decades ago, now the undisputed king of this biome. 12 feet long, triple jaw hinges, bone-crushing tail, heat vision. It should have torn Daniel apart. But Daniel didn't run. He squared up. From the trees, the aliens watched in mute, rising horror. Daniel let out a howl, not fear, not even anger, but rage, deep and primal. The beast lunged, and Daniel grabbed it midair. He took the first swipe to the shoulder. Flesh tore, blood sprayed. Still he held on. And then he headbutted it. No energy weapons, no exosuit. No tech, just a human, covered in mud and blood, smiling through shattered teeth. When the Jaguarox tried to retreat, Daniel grabbed its tail, yanked it back, and broke its spine across a rock. He didn't kill it quickly. He made it watch. He's asserting dominance, whispered Xar'gul, trembling. Another alien soiled his containment suit. Daniel stood over the corpse, panting, roaring at the canopy. And then he laughed. He cleaned his wounds with fire. He took a bite out of the thing's heart, for the calories, he later told a rescue team. And then he carved "Try Me" into a tree with a broken claw. Conclusion of report #9921A. Humanity is not to be classified as Tier 4. They are not to be observed without extreme caution. They are not to be provoked under any circumstances. What we witnessed was not a warrior, not a soldier, not even a hunter. We witnessed a biological anomaly, a creature whose primary survival trait is an unbreakable will to fight no matter the odds. We saw a being evolve rage into strategy and pain into fuel. This was not a one-time incident. This is their nature. Last line of the report. If a human is cornered, they will fight. If they're wounded, they become dangerous. But if you hurt something they protect, God help you, because nothing else can.